Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today we're going on another backpack baking adventure where we're going to be making a pumpkin coffee cake. A coffee cake, as opposed to the name, doesn't actually have coffee in it. It's just a typical cake that you'd want to start out if you're a beginning baker. It's super easy and you don't have to worry about it rising and collapsing. It's going to be nice and hearty and perfect for having on a hike. To make the pumpkin coffee cake, we're going to need 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 8 ounces of pure pumpkin. For the spices, we're going to be using 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. We're going to need 2 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of butter at room temperature, and then we're going to be using 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. What we're going to put together first is our dry ingredients. So into my bowl of flour, I'm going to put my baking soda, baking powder, and salt, and then all of my spices as well into the bowl like that. And then I'm going to mix them up until they're all combined, and then I'm just going to set it off to the side. And coming up next, I'm going to mix together the wet ingredients. Now, to combine our wet ingredients, we're going to start with the butter into the stand mixer, and I'm just going to fluff that up a little bit. And then I'm going to add my sugar and mix that. And I'm going to slowly add 1 egg at a time. And the second one. And lastly, I'm going to put in my pumpkin. So I'm going to let this mix, and then I'll be back to combine the dry ingredients. Now that my wet ingredients are mixed in here, I'm going to add probably like 1/4 or 1/3 of the dry ingredients at a time. Just going to let it mix again a little bit, and then I'll add some more of the dry. And I'll just repeat this process until everything out of the dry is mixed in. So I have my 8-inch backpacking pan here. If you're going to be doing this at home, just use a regular 8-inch cake pan. And I'm just going to take my batter and I'm going to dump it into the center of it. Now I'm going to be wrapping it up and taking it out on our hike. So if you're going to be doing this at home, just put it into an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 to 35 minutes, and you'll have your own pumpkin cake in your house. But we're going to be heading out to the trailhead, so we'll see you when we get there. So we're here today in the Cranbrook Community Forest, which is in the south corner of the province of British Columbia in Canada. We've got Ruby, and she's going to be joining us on our walk today. We're at one of the entrances with an excellent sign. It really helps you find your way around here. And so we're going to be hiking up through here on a little walk. So let's get going, Ruby. Come on. We've made our way to one of the many lookouts here in the community forest. Behind us is the Purcell mountain range. Preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and when it's up to temperature, I'm going to put the pumpkin coffee cake in. The oven has come to temperature, so I'm going to slide the coffee cake in here, and then I'm going to bake it for 30 to 40 minutes. So the cake has been baking for about half an hour. And I'm just going to pull it out and let it finish cooling here on top of the oven. And let the oven cool off, and then I'll take a slice and I'll show you guys what it looks like on the inside. So I've cut a slice here. I'm going to pull it out so you guys can see the inside here. That beautiful pumpkin color, perfect for fall. So I have the finished pumpkin coffee cake here. You can really taste all those spices that went into it. So thanks you guys for watching. You definitely have to make this. It's absolutely delicious. And if you're ever in this area, make sure you check out the beautiful Rocky Mountains that we live in. So thanks for watching. Stay subscribed to the channel and we'll see you next time.